I play a lot of video games and enjoy a number of them for various reasons, but occasionally I run into a game that's just my kind of game. Vandal Hearts on the PlayStation is my kind of game, and I'm kicking myself for missing this game the first time around. It was released in 1997 for the original gray PlayStation, the one before the PlayStation 2. This is a turn-based tactical strategy game published by Konami. One that I'm hoping a number of people will revisit or visit for the first time. If you like the review, if you like this game, email Konami and tell them to re-release this one for the PSP. It would make a terrific PlayStation Portable game. They did, after all, release another game in this series called Vandal Hearts Flames of Judgment recently for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. It's a downloadable game, one that I reviewed and really enjoyed. Now, fortunately, as luck would have it, I met the producer of Vandal Hearts Flames of Judgment at the Konami booth at E3 2010, and James told me that he's a fan of this game. And he likes Front Mission 3. That's a man with good taste in video games. The newer Vandal Hearts Flames of Judgment clearly pays homage to this game in many ways, and is very similar. In fact, most of the mechanics and how the game plays are identical, although I found that the controls and overall gameplay was streamlined for the newer version. The menus and the interface system in this game feel a bit dated. It feels like it's 1997. If you've ever played a turn-based tactical fantasy-style strategy game like this, you'll pick it up with no problem. It's very similar to games like Final Fantasy Tactics and the awesome Front Mission series. So what's this game about? Well, there's a complex plot that's not that interesting to describe in 30 seconds, but it's very interesting when you get into the game. The characters have a surprising amount of depth considering they consist of just a few pixels on screen at times. And while I can't say that it's like edge-of-your-seat, nail-biting tension throughout the whole game because it's a long tactical strategy game, it is interesting and it does provide motivation to keep playing and see where it goes. Plus the battles just keep getting better and better and better. And you keep adding people to your party. It's like at times the whole screen is full of characters. That's something I like about this game. I like the giant battles. Vandal Hearts is nearly perfect in every way. And what makes it even better is that this game can be found fairly easily today. It's not a super budget title, but if you can find Vandal Hearts, it will work on a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, or PlayStation 3, which is what I'm playing it on here, upconverting it to high definition, to really see those pixels. But seriously, the game looks great. Pixelated or not, Vandal Hearts is gorgeous. And I'd like to give a big classic game room thank you to Wire Wizard from Pompano Beach, Florida, for donating Vandal Hearts and Vandal Hearts 2, as well as a PlayStation Mortal Kombat collection. Dude, you rock, thank you. I've enjoyed this game so much and am already sinking my teeth into the sequel, also for PlayStation. So I've just lavished this game with praise. What really makes it so good is everything. Everything makes this game so good. The level design is fun and creative. It's not just a map with some hills and trees. There's frequently switches and platforms and multiple levels and poison and all kinds of cool things that mix it up. The variety of enemies is fun and exciting and challenging. You get those damned archers that you have to watch out for. The magic spells are awesome. They get better as the game progresses. And you can even level up your characters and choose a path that you'd like them to take. As each time you do anything, you earn experience, just like in Vandal Hearts Flames of Judgment. As you play through the game, the battles are mixed up. Sometimes they're easier than others. Now you can save normally in between battles and during the storyline parts of the game when you go to the tavern and the shop and whatnot, or you can also save in battle, because sometimes the battles can take about an hour or so, and if you have to go somewhere in the middle of it, it's easy enough to save and then pick it up later. Terrific feature. And probably most important, what makes this fun is the gameplay and the challenge, which is terrific. This kind of game isn't for everybody. You have to be into a turn-based tactical fantasy-style strategy game to like Vandal Hearts. But this is a style of game that's been around for thousands of years, because it's basically a glorified video game version of chess. Now, one of my strategies when playing this kind of game is to keep all of my characters together, and Vandal Hearts will give you bonuses if you have your enemies surrounded. Your characters give additional support. Watch out when trying to charge down the middle and attack your enemy. It's better to keep your backs up against a wall so archers can't flank you. Keep your characters with healing spells in the back, and take out archers as quickly as possible. That's the game, Vandal Hearts. Terrific game, and I would love to see Konami re-release this one and Vandal Hearts 2 for the PSP. These would make terrific portable games. So thanks again to Wire from Florida for the donation, and I'll attach a link to my interview with the producer from Vandal Hearts Flames of Judgment in the description. He's the associate producer on the new Russian Attack X Patriot. Many of you will no doubt be off to eBay to find a copy of the game, and in conclusion, I hearts me some Vandal Hearts.